challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Prepare yourself. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Sticks the jump in. Not shy with the grab. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player one will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Sneaks in above. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Watching each other delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Charges forward. Player one needs... Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. What's next? They can't squander this punish counter chance. The drive's there. Can they snatch that last bit of bump? There's the burnout. What now? Player two kisses the fireball. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Going in. And whip. They're wide open. Oh, the throw connects. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Out of range. Relatively safe. Oh, gets the air throw? Player one with a sunburn. Going supernova. What now? Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Player one has the super gauge advantage. Amazing. What a finish. Player one was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Dashes forward. Barely blocks the jump in. Slight miscalculation on the air throw spacing. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Finding it tricky to manage their drive. Managing that drive gauge is gonna get tricky. Neither of them willing to back off. Brings out the super. How is this gonna work out for them? Player two must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Anything could happen here. Yoga fire there. There's an overdrive on. Trying to read each other here? Jumps? Gets the jump in. Big throw. Were they baiting them into that? KO! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. They start the offensive by charging forward. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? In with the rolling attack. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout activates. Going in. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Player one is dominating this match. Shout of Earth in there. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
I'm ready.
Showtime! Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Charges in with authority. Still slugging it out here. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Grabs them, their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? The grab KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Very solid tomahawk buster. Player one was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Not much move going on the offensive. Knockdown and the throw connects. Fire! Are we going to experiencing burnout? That closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Blanca Chop's here to play. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Connects with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Both drops him hard. Grounds him from above. The throw connects. This may turn into a big chance. Jump! Sets up with the jump in. Plenty of health. Uses the invincibility. Taking chunks out of each other. The reactions on display. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Counter hit lands. Ooh, taking him for a ride. It is over. Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
A new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. An aggressive attack. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Takes the chance to hurt him. Knockdown. Grabs him. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Anything could happen here. That's one huge life lead. Is this going where we think it is? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity for KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Super arm out of nowhere. The super doesn't hit. Breaks him for the air throw. Jumps up. Throws him. What's next? Good work staying in throw range there. Player 1 brushes that off and keeps going. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Sets the bomb off to shake them up. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Hits back with the overdrive vertical. Jumps up. Big throw. Knockdown and looking for a chance. Blanca Chan's here to play. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Gets a big game on the wild hunt. A quick breather. There's the burnout. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? So, what games are about to get wild here? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Doing some quick planning? Letting it all out! Looking to follow up after that target combo. Player 1 throws them away. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps, hits the air throw. Baits him for the air throw. Bops him with a target combo. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? Goes for the throw. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. If the drive gauge is completely empty, the player will enter burnout and won't be able to use drive for a period of time. So it's vital to not let that happen. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Gets out of the corner. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 chases them down. All right, what's coming up next? Misses the drive impact. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Holds out with the block. Hits back with the overdrive vertical. Neither of them willing to back off here. Sets the bomb off to shake them up. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Jump. Smart play with the throw. Looking for a chance. Goes with a safe stub with that target combo. Vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Sick super armory. What a finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. From upstairs. Tokus are made in Italy. Impact squash. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Ooh, what a smart throw. Ooh, you never know what gets clutch anti-air. Oh, the throw connects. Both absolutely, but throw is denied. What a read. Oh, rails them with the Gladius. Can they sick super armor use? Okay, here we go. Blanca-chan's here to play! Things are very tense as this exchange continues. What are they gonna do? Reversal! Pokes with a kick! Burns out! Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Are they trying to bait each other into making a mistake? They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Ugh, take a seat! Dumps them! Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage!
Challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Give me your best shot!
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes for the throw. Charges in with authority. Player 1 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Deftly shuts out the jumper. What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 doesn't have... They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The pressure is so intense here. Sets up a KO! Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Boots him! The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps in! Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Gotta be careful not to whip going on the offensive. Charges forward. Watching it delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Both fighters planning something, tries to act quickly but with the attack. Player, this is gonna hurt. That's gonna leave him rattled. Flatlines him. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Charges forward. Sticks the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Knockdown. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. This is the range where things going on the offensive. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Hanging on for dear life. Javelin of Marisa. Digs in it. Each hit is so important here. Roses with the throw, hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Charges forward. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Both fighters planning something? Denied! Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Going on the offensive? Player 2 just goes for it at this range. Anti-air in the clutch. Jumps, drives, and back misses. Knocked him out of the air. Throws him. Big drive gauge difference here with little life left. Unleashing the beast and ready to play mix-up. Time to reassess the situation? Amazing! Impact squat! Player 1 a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? A jump? They're going for the super art? Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Still plenty of time left. Sets the bomb off to shake them up. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Player 2 can't let this can lead to some big damage. Drops that off. Wall flat into the guard break. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, what a smart throw. Finds the target. Both sides getting meets them air to air. Raw super art incoming. Excellent read. The drive impact doesn't work. They are in a real bad. Get educated with the counter. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Show me everything. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Parries the attack and... Parrying an attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? All right. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Who's it gonna be? An aggressive attack. Gets the throat to side switch. What are they thinking here? Anticipates the overhead. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases them down. Great work finding the opening. Taking stock. They were looking up. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps in. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Slips the grab. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Connects with medium kick. Goes for the jump in. Brushes that off and keeps going. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Going on the offensive, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Burnout activates. Both fighters planning something? This is gonna hurt. Nice double lariat. Big time whiff. Hugs nothing but air. Going wild. KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts pulls slick reactions with a vertical roll. Double lariat and now? Nothing stops this train. Tons of space between the fighters now. Kotsugeki to the face. Closes and that's gonna leave him rattled. Here comes the corner pressure. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Burns the gauge on the super. Gets the counter hit. Excellent block. They're taking a step back. The drive impact doesn't work. Oh, Russian handshake. Ooh, put a little extra on that. The next touch may decide this round. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Only a little burns out. Player, oh my God, lost super! Oh, come on, kid, why would you use the super? Are you kidding me? Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. They rushes in. They just won't stop switching sides. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're still feeling each other out. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Neither of them willing to back off. Reads them. Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move? I want to see how they manage their SA gauge here. Slight miscalculation on the air throw spacing. Going on the offensive? That drive impact is blocked. All right, what gets them? Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Blocks the low heavy. Can't tech the throw? Good work staying in throw range there. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Charges forward. Going on the offensive? Sets the bomb off to shake them up. Quick breather. Clean parry. Pounces on their prey with the wild hunt. Player 2 holding. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Low heavy. Knocks them out of the air. Life lead is there, but still. Oh, stun! Bad news is on the way. Looking for the jackhammer. Player 2 burns the gauge on the super. Back tries to. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
A new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Blows him. What's next? Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Slight miscalculation on the air throw spacing. Player one chases him down. Takes a trip. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Back throw for the side switch. To get some. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player two kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Still scrapping for control of the space. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player two picks the air throw. Going in. Both digs in deep to get that drive in. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. What now? Crowns him from above. Throws him. How long will this offensive assault continue? What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Jump. In with the cross. Excellent jump in. Player two rushes in. Courageous rolling attack. Player two is in a very good throws him. Are you kidding me? Player two really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. The first round begins. No time to say, oh my God, they just choked it up. Breaks the block with a throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. All right. Player two is just about out of drive after that. Trips him up. Player two chases him down. Checks him with a projectile. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Brushes off the impact. Decides to meet them in the air. They decide to take a breather to regroup, experiencing burnout. Player two has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply over KO! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Rips the slasher out. Jumps up. Air slasher. Pokes with a medium kick. The quarter hits him with a stopping block. Going in. Escapes the throw. Checks with a medium kick. This is a turning. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. A quick breather. They return to center stage. Crowns them from above. Doesn't miss it. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Both sides getting ready. Slam closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Still slugging it out here. Gets the jump in. Knockdown. Grabs him. Closes the gap for the grab. From up above. Sticks the combo. Life lead is opening up, but that can still checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player two chases them down. Jumps. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. A quick breather. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna decay. Oh. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. That throw gives them good damage. Risky up-close scrap still going. Fake out. Smart play with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Hits back with the overdrive vertical. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Life lead is the low heavy. Flashes him with a jet, closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Goes for the surprise rush in. No good up high. Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Decides to go in with the target combo. Takes a trip. Player one needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Taking stock. Oh, what a move. Long Quan takes them off their feet. Each hit is so important here, experiencing burnout. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. In there! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Set the bomb off to shake them up. From upstairs. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Risky up-close scraps still going. Super Hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be and whiffs! They're wide open! Clean parry! The low kick hits! Burnout activates! Jump! Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Burns the gauge on the super! Player one has completed medium kick! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Still plenty of time left. That increasing metal level is gonna mean more damage and more of a threat from each miraculous grab. Both fighters planning something? Big time whip! The low kick hits! That's gonna leave them rattled. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Solid anti-air! Swan Lake is on fire now! Look at the damage! No resources to work. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? The guy? Dumps him! Player 2 made some smart moves there! Great game! It's not over yet! Let's believe it's time for that run back! A parry? Charges forward. Smart play with the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Avoids getting cornered. Trades them from the sky. What'll happen here? Looking for a chance. The low heavy. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Get ready to be thrown to the sun. It's too much. Well, listen, when you're locked in,
a new challenger.
this isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Showtime! Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Tons of drive and health to work with. Goes for the low kick. Throws them. What's next? Knockdown. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Okay, creating charges forward. Life lead opens up. Going in? That drive impact is blocked. One chance here may end this match. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Hits back with the overdrive vertical. Still scrapping for control of the space. Gets the combo. Drive gauge cap. Burnout activates. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. They're stunned. All they need to do is get enough damage to finish it. Players, oh my god, what a throw tech. Gets tagged by the fireball. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Medium kick. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jump, brushes that off and keeps going. They quickly get back into the corner, bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Come on now, let me hear you say it. The super connect hits the drive. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Keeps him out, low heavy, but no go. Throw is denied. What a read. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Throws him. Oh, here, wow, reads the counterattack. The bit of OD Spiceball. What's next? Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. All the throw connects. A real test of nerves here. Player 2 can't let this one up finish. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Goes in on the impact for nothing. You do not want to whiff an impact. Saw that low heavy coming. Tons of drive and health to work with. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Neither of them willing to back off here. All right, what's coming up next? A little too greedy there. Takes a trip. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Life lead opens up. Brushes off the impact. Checks them with a projectile. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Player 2 chases them down. Well-timed corner switch. Taking stock. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Going in, it's KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Holds out with the block. Brushes that off and keeps going. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation, just goes for it at this range. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. They are really going at each other just now. The reads they make now will be key. This can lead to some big damage. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Ooh, what a smart throw. Breaks the block with a throw. Dangerous range here. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. What now? They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Gotta do better than that. The drive impact doesn't work. All the throw connects. Amazing. Solid anti-air. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps. Box him with a target combo. Neither of them willing to back off here. Oh! These two fighters are perfectly synced. Grabs him. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Combo with the target combo. The jump-in is denied. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Dashes forward. Scrapping it out up close. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. The low heavy's blocked. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive game. Now's the time. Smart play in the throw. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The one super art. The super doesn't hit. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Still scrapping for control of the space. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. So little life left. The low's blocked. Low heavy, but no go. The drive impact doesn't work. So, what's next? KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes for the throw. Jump in, finds the mark. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Gets backed into the corner with pressure, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Or are we gonna see a comeback here? Charges forward. They take some time to back off and regroup. In there! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets rocked by the vertical roll. Player 2 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 springs forward with the drive rush. Going on the offensive? Jumps? Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whip punishing. We're tied up at 1 round each. Do these two have anything up their sleeves for the final round? Very solid tomahawk buster. There's the counter we wanted. Sends a clear message with that counter. Player 2 needs to think you're about to get wild here. Attack hits and they may get another chance. Oh my, the throat tank. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Up for the freezing hop. The super connects. Closes in. The next sets up with the jump in. No one could have called that. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
then fight! If you've come to fight, then fight! If you've come to fight, then fight!